Folks, I'm running Rattata, and I'm running it earnestly. And I'm not lying. I'm not running Ratsif for no reason. You think I would run Ratsif for no reason? I stole this idea from Jonold, I did. You see, Ratsif has 72 base speed, which is pretty high, while also having very low HP. That means it has high damage Endeavor, while also having the utility of Thunderwave and Thief, making it a weird little utility fella. How intriguing is that? I couldn't believe my eyes. Plus, it's level 99 to have slightly less HP, while still outrunning Skarmory, I believe. Max speed Skarmory. Can you believe a thing like this? I'm gonna just punch. We'll see how it goes. Oh my goodness, it worked. I've never done... I'm not normally a punch turn one kind of fella. I was just feeling a bit crazy. I was just feeling a little crazy today. And it immediately paid off. Good luck, have fun to the opponent. Now, the problem, though, is getting Ratsif onto the field is sort of an ordeal, isn't it? Absolutely it is. But that's why we've got BP Jolt and such. Now, here's Reginald. I don't actually have a great T-Wave switch in, do I? Does Rat have an ability besides Run Away as a Guts? I guess that's better. It actually makes 0 difference. Because I don't have any attacks anyway. You see, some days you're the rat and some days you're the cheese. Today I'm the cheese. A lot of people are talking to me about this. I'm gonna just quake this and I've crit the fella, have I? T-Wave? Mm-hmm. Well, explode. Good old Sif turn 1 is doing excellent work. Sif on turn 1 is doing great work for me. Okay, let's swamp it. Let's see if they got Hydro Pump or Surf. We'll find out. Hydro it is. Let's make a layer. And then see where this road takes. I'll just roll you out such that I don't take too much damage in this scenario. The Hydro Miss and the Earthquake crit, both auspicious, but highly auspicious. Apologies to opponent. Rather poor fortune. I went for the direct roar in case of a calm mind. I am so vindicated by my choice. So vindicated am I today by my decision. Now this could be... I'm gonna protect. Okay. That is, that's Raikou Sif right there. I think you just go directly to Jolt, don't you? And you go for a Roar. What bad could happen if you click Roar here? You reckon I'm gonna get a rat scenario? I want to go to the rat one day. I would love a rat scenario. I think they... You reckon I'm faster than this Celebi? We could see. Why not see? Why not take a look? It's possible. It's possible. We'll check. We'll check. No, you're faster. You are faster, but I'm frightening you. You don't know what the hell I'm doing with my rat. I could be doing anything here. What do you know? Okay, I'm gonna take an HP fire here. That's okay. I'll take that and I'll get rid of you. See, now this is a little awkward. I don't think the Skarmory is super necessary. We'll go for Toxic in case they go for that, and the Vindication is unbelievable. The second dance, it was fairly predictable, but it's okay because I go to Sif, and then I do a you do a Rock Slide in case of emergency. We can stall a few more turns with Protection. And they may dance again, they may not. I'll go for a double protect, 50-50 shot to remain alive. A crit we can't complain about, surely. And then I'm sure that we have enough firepower here to power through victorious. I'm going to go to Gungwei, if I may. I'm going to go to Gungwei. Ratsif not really providing a single thing in the battle here. But... much, you know, sort of a funny fella at the very least. Crunch is dealt considerable. I'll go for a simple HP Grass here. We'll see if it pans out. Celebi has hit the scene. And there is much to ponder. There is much to ponder. You reckon they got Psychic, Karma, and HP Fire? Is it just 3 attacks? We can... suppose sacrificing the rat is the best play, unfortunately for the viewers at home. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to do it. It was the best play. I can't exactly go lose my Genghis and preserve the useless rat. Rat will be better in other matchups, okay? They're saying I sacrificed the featured Pokemon. I didn't. The featured Pokemon is intact. I am smart. The featured Pokemon remains relevant to a lot of people. The featured Pokemon scouted the speed of Celebi by switching in and checking. And I determined that Celebi had higher than 264 speed. GG to the rat was there for this battle. Do you think that the rat was... You think that the rat was uninvolved? You don't even respect the rat at all. The rat will have his time. The rat will have his time. Some days you are the mouse, some days you are the cheese. Today, the rat was the cheese. Ironically, the roles were reversed. The cheese gets eaten, the rat is the eater of the cheese. In this case, the rat, in the allegorical sense, was Celebi, who did eat the allegorical cheese of life itself, that being Ratsif. They're saying I'm not making a lick of sense. Shame on you for saying a thing like that. Swords dance, they do. I do have fire punch, and I wonder the damage of a thing like that against a Hera, which I assume is Sub-Salac or something like that. I could Hypnosis. I'm gonna just go for an explosion to get rid of this fella, guaranteed, and not fluff about or anything. I'm gonna go to Skarmory. That's probably good. This could be Choice Band Explode, and I would accept that. I would accept that. A Jill, and then okay, at least they didn't blow up. That's good. I'm gonna just go ahead and roar here on the possible Calm Mind, and that's Claydol. We can go ahead and Toxic that instantaneous. Instantaneously, we can go ahead and Toxic that. You know, I almost smell a Magneton, but surely you would have gone there hours ago. Shadow Ball has been selected. Yeah, I don't know. It would make so much sense that there's a Magneton here, but at the same time, like, where is it, you know? Like, you could have gone there so long ago. Maybe there is a Mag all along and you didn't go. Is this Mag coming in right now to say hello? It's Suicune again. Now, there's something to be said for preserving Skarm, certainly. But I'll just go ahead and roar, just in case of the... What do you know? Skarm gets to live anyway. Okay, I'll certainly preserve Skarm in the Aerodactyl matchup. Absolutely. Very important. I want to double to the rat for the viewers. I think the viewers want to see it. I think the viewers want the rat to come into the mix. And there's no way the meta stays here and clicks Rock Slide. Come on. If the meta, the arrow. If the arrow stays and clicks Rock Slide on my rat, you can't call that sacrificial. I'm predicting that the enemy will switch out right here to a Pokemon slower than the rat. I think Meta and Suicune both probably slower than the rat. Unless the Suicune has max speed Timid, which I doubt. Or I'm actually faster than even Jolly Metagross. Because they double to the... And what do you know? The rat is in. The rat is in! Ladies and gentlemen, I repeat, the rat is in. You have endeavored, but for what? Okay, they clearly have a Lumberry. So I could attack here, and... Thing is, if I sub repeatedly, I'm actually giving them more chances at... What do you call it? Attack raise. I bring them down to 106. I'll do so. I will do that. Maybe the rat says goodbye now. The rat has done... It's undeniable that the rat has done... It's done 57% to Metagross. It's undeniable that the rat has made progress in this game. Okay? It's undeniable. Plus Mash could have missed there. That's a very unlucky attack raise, because now I can... I could die on my Skarmory, couldn't I? I can chip heal once more, but I just hope my life force remains intact. That's all I can really hope for. I just hope my life force remains intact. They're calling me high intellect. Oh, a mash miss is highly beneficial to me. Balances out the attack raise. We can call that even, can't we? And right here, I do believe that we simply go to Metagross. We simply click... oh, the crit. Oh, yeah. I'm going to Agil. And I think we're there, folks. I think that we are there. Unless I died us to this. No, I don't die. I don't die. I live and I live and I don't die and I live. Dying is out of the question. And do you know what Rat did? Rat chipped Metagross into range of my Metagross Earthquake. Without the Rat, this would be a lost game. They clicked Rock Slide. I have another chance to hit Mash here. They clicked Slide. Predictively, it was... They did it. And... Oh, it's a Lychee Berry. I could have T-Waved it, but you can't blame me for respecting Lumberry. No, you can't. Breloom. Goodbye. Woo. 2 quick victories, both with a Rat objectively achieved value in the game. 2 very quick Rat victories. And they say that the Rat isn't any good. Completely laughable by them. Okay, there's a chance this is Hydro Pump Salamence, but I'm going to just go straight to Gungwei and see. Usually, right here, they would either click Brick Break, click Earthquake, or Exit. Those 3 options. So I'm going to go to Gungwei, which covers all 3, I believe. I'm also running... I don't know if John was running Hypnosis. I just thought I would. We'll see if it's any good. Maybe you should replace this with T-Bolt, because I have Jolt, so I'm like, maybe I don't need... maybe I don't need a T-Bolt, and I can try Hypnosis. Possibly. Now, I could go for it here, but I worry that it would miss, and I would take a big Hydro Pump. I'm Rathu. I'm gonna go for the Hypnosis. Okay, now they may exit, actually, because of the threat of Sleep on Swampert, which is a tough one. I think they should probably stay and just hope for the miss. We landed. I don't normally run Hypnosis again, guy. I just felt like maybe with Rat, we might need some help with the Hypnosis bailout. Frankly, I just frankly thought that, to be absolutely frank with you. Yeah, Mag I did expect. With Snorlax Salamence. But also, I went for the layer anyway. I do have Tar and Meta to hit Snorlax with. Swampert is Sleep in an auspicious turn of events, making Tar a threat indeed. We even get to live. Can you believe that I get to make an additional layer? I'm gonna just make more layer. If I get to make 3 layers, I'm gonna call this Christmas come early, even though it's not even December yet. I'm gonna say Christmas has already arrived. I think we toxic this fella if they'll allow me to do anything. Well, I think that there's something fantastic to be said about the following play. You go Gingwei, threaten Ice Punch, and then go Sif on the Snorlax switch in, which surely must be coming down since I have revealed Hypnosis. Magneton comes in. Well, okay, well, I suppose you are going to T-Wave me. And there's a little bit... Okay, well, would rather get T-Bolted than T-Waved. You feel it more necessary to chip me. Stop trying to chip me and chip me. Doesn't even make sense, Jim. It doesn't even make sense, plus Gen Z doesn't know anything about the Matrix. They don't know anything. You shouldn't have said that, Jim. Okay, I could slide this fella. It wouldn't really result in a proper 2-hit, though. Does this Gengar spread live a +1 HP fire? I think it does not. No. I think it doesn't. Well, maybe my best bet is to go straight to Meta and blow up. Hopefully living the +1 Earthquake. There's a 12.5% chance to die to that. I think that's the only play, unfortunately. Could I Agil and be faster than a +1 Salamence? I can't remember. I think no. No. Yeah, that was the only path to getting rid of that, unfortunately, even though it's a bit awkward right there. I think we go the clear switch in is Sif, who will chip heal and also threaten both a Sleeping Swampert and a Snorlax. In comes Meta. And I think that this is slightly tough, huh? This is a little bit tough, you could say. Quake would be a smart choice from opponent. But I also think they might be inclined to mash because of my Gengar, who is immune to Earthquake, you see. So Earthquake could get punished by a Gengar, but they're also probably thinking, what can Gengar do to Metagross without Will-O-Wisp, since it probably doesn't have Will-O-Wisp because they clicked Hypnosis. This is their internal monologue. And I'm thinking, is Gengar the smart choice or is it Jolteon? Jolteon's sort of semi-valued because it threatens Swampert if the Swampert were to wake up again. I don't think sacrificing the rat is in the cards. I think we want a rat endeavor. And they are speedier than me. I'm gonna go for the thing is that the Jolt is actually worse at threatening the meta. I'm gonna go to the Gengar, and they did go for the Fire Punch. That's very good. For Jim. Sorry, they went for the Quake. I'm going for the Fire Punch. But I do die instantaneously to the Mash. That's not good. That's no good at all. Okay, we might be effed this game. This could be quite... Yeah, we might be effed this. I didn't expect to actually die in one hit to Mash. I suppose I don't have much physical bulk at all. Be good for a physically bulky Gengar spread here. To not die to as many things. Especially because our defensive backbone is lacking. But we'll run the same move set of Hypnosis, Fire Punch, Ice Punch. And we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, so clearly Jolt cannot KO this. It's probably going to have to be a rat endeavor sort of angle. As much as I really hate to admit it. I don't think that there's much to be done beyond that. Now, hopefully they click Protect. If they click Protect and I get the sub, we might be in business because I could T-Wave and stuff. A Jill? Oh, I think you messed up. So now I can T-Wave. Are you? I'm still fast. I'm fast. I'm a pretty fast little rat. I'm a pretty fast fella. So we might go to the moon right here with Rat Woody. With Rat Sif. With a okay, now I have to Endeavor. Because if I sub, I will die to the sand, but the Endeavor will bring you on 13, and oh wow. They're calling me smart. They're calling me great. They went for the Explode. Yeah, okay. I'm going Sif. Hopefully last dies to Jolt. That would be great. If it's like Gyarados, that would be great. Alright, I'm going to have to punch here, I think. And hope this fella doesn't wake. Oh dear. The wake chance is pretty high now. Maybe I should have gone straight to Jolt. I don't know. Okay, well, we're fortunate. We are fortunate. They take 24 from Quake. We'll find out. They do. Very fortunate right there. Okay, okay, I think the best play is actually go straight to Jolt here. Wow, they went Snorlax. Interesting. Okay, I'm going... They're probably clicking Quake. But what can be done about that? I'm going to Rock Slide. Actually live another Quake from them. I think the play from them is actually to go Gara. Should I double to Jolt right here? I think Rock Slide's probably good in either scenario, so I'll go for Rock Slide. But there's something to be said for going Jolt here, because if I'm in on Gara, I threaten the fella direct, you know? Okay, well now I think I just win. Unless I miss a Rock Slide. Doesn't Jolt defeat Snorlax now? It depends how bulky the Snorlax is, but my Jolt is, we're max special, we're 3/18. Yeah, I think we just win, fellas. I think we just win. Unless I have done incorrect. I might not win. I might not win. I'm doing, it's like 14% with the 2 layers, something like that. I may have lost. No, it's a very high chance to win. Well, I don't know if this is the exact Snorlax set either, but it's 81% if it's the Snorlax set I'm thinking. And it is. Wow. Whoa. GG. Close one. That could have easily been a bulkier Snorlax. GG to opponent. It's Rattata's revenge. Many have said so, and then such a thing rings true throughout history. There's prophecies of a rat coming. The return of the rat has been prophesied. Ancient peoples spoke of the return of the rat. Nobody knew what they meant until now. They were talking about a Gen 3 OU game to be played November 2025. Who knew that there was the whole time when the ancient Egyptians prophesied the return of the rat, that it was just about me clicking Endeavor in this and stealing the idea from Jonald as well. Not even my original idea. I didn't even arrive at this myself. I stole it from another mind. Do you think that the rat is a noble animal? You know, the rat only has like a 2-year lifespan. It's kind of... And they live it to the fullest when they steal like a slice of New York pizza or something. And they eat that. They enjoy every bite of that pizza because it feels like a year to them. Because they're like... Imagine you take your human lifespan and you spread it out or something. Or compress it to a mere 2 years. Okay, lead Snorlax tends to have counter, yeah. And a lead Snorlax I think would also probably have Magneton, but let's not F about. Well, no, I actually have... I have created a layer. In a very auspicious turn of events, I have created a layer. Okay, I think that there's... No, you don't go to the rat. The rat is slower than Moltres. Don't be stupid. The rat is slower than Moltres. You can't go to the rat. Don't be dumb. Don't be a doofus here. Do not be a bonehead here, because the rat... I'm gonna go to Gungwei. Okay, I'm glad they clicked Flamethrower and not Will-O-Wisp, to be completely honest. I'm gonna go for Hypnosis. I'm presenting Explosion. Not Explosion, Thunderbolt. So they don't wanna be in trouble in that regard. There's some... You know, Hypnosis, I'm realizing, also creates a turn for rat entry. I am thinking we go rat. I just think that we go rat. I just believe it to be true. I just think that the rat comes in right here. They're calling it the rat returns. They're saying that the rat returns. Choice Band Salamence. If it's Lumberry Salamence, I get screwed if I Thunderwave. But surely it's Choice Band Salamence. Come on. Surely it's not Lumberry Salamence. Surely it is Choice Banded Salamence. We have not gone so crazy as a society to run Lumberry Salamence on this build. Okay, I don't know. If I T-Wave and it's Lumberry and they dance, I'm screwed as hell. I'm not that screwed. I'm gonna just go Skarm. I'm gonna T-Wave. We're gonna T-Wave. It's goddamned Lumberry Salamence. I don't even like the set. You get sand. I hate it. But it's fine. It's fine. I consumed the Lumberry and I can Toxic it with Skarmory. It's all good. Now that's unfortunate that I didn't get any rat value despite the incredible maneuver to even bring rat on the field in the first place. Goodness gracious. Alright. I can't afford to get burned on Skarm or I will fail in the face of Salamence and Snorlax. So I have to sack a Gangwei for the Jolt entry, and then I'm going to click VP here. And we try to get another rat. We'll try to get some rat value. We'll try to go rat. Rat is in. The rat is in. Oh, you could go Skarm here, but... No, I think the rat is in. I believe the rat has entered the mix, and... It will never leave. Unless you want it. Unless you make it. We must endeavor now. Honestly, to get through this Snorlax... Oh, Furry comes in and takes big. Oh. I'm so intrigued by that. Can you just layer up on me? What's with you? Can you just layer? Can you just layer up? And I can't kill you right now. So should I even be rat right now? Should I even be the rat? I don't think I should be the rat right here. I think I should go to the... Oh, they went for Quake. My rat is alive. I can't believe you went for Quake. I don't have an attack, you doofus. I don't have an attack. I can't do anything to anybody. I went for Slide in case of a Salamence or a Moltres entry. Such things are a hazard to my potentiality. It's a hazard to my self-actualization. I might not get self-actualized if... So it's definitely physical Salamence, correct? Didn't Hidden Power get clicked? Well, I actually don't know, but I'm gonna go Skarm. I think it is. Anyway, if it's mixed Salamence, they click in Break, so we'll at least find out. I don't think they clicked HP Grass against Rat Sif. I think they clicked HP Fly. Suppose I don't know. Oh, Snorlax. Oh, well, Could I be inclined to click Toxic here? Oh, they punch? Okay, I was trying to actually catch the Molt. Now they might go to the Molt anyway, and that's fine. We can sacrifice the Rat now. The Rat, objectively... We basically killed Furry, and we spent Lumberry on Salamence. You can't say that the Rat didn't do anything. I would, in fact... I would lambast you if you claimed that the Rat provided no value this game. I would lambast you. To be honest, I would lambast you for that take. That would be a bad take. I think we maybe go Sif here rather than Jolt. Yes, they can Wisp, but I threaten a direct KO, plus I threaten Blissey same time. I actually almost doubt they would want to click Wisp, plus I Chip Heal. If they do Wisp, they even HP Grass, which I think is worst of all worlds. They've lost their basic... Molt was the biggest threat to me there. Molt was actually a problem. I don't have a special wall here. Okay, now surely... Skarm just comes in and we are fine. There's no more Molt to worry about. Lumberry consumed. Remember the Rat and what he did. He consumed that Lumberry such that I could live to speak on it. I'm going to Roar rather than making third layer, I think. Unless that's stupid of me. I'm going to do it. They went for the direct self-destruct, actually. They're actually speed... No, they're not speedier. I clicked Roar, which has negative priority. I should have made a layer. So I didn't expect immediate self-destruct. Kind of a good move. Okay, that is Jirachi. Well, let's... How badly do I need Skarmory? Because it is low now. And I doubt... I think Salamence can defeat me with Dance plus Rock Slide KOing the remainder of my HP. So there's value to clicking Roar here. It would deny this from Calm Minding. I think I click Roar here. Ice Punch selected. I live in even. I get to live. That's really good. Okay, I think that maybe now I make third layer is the highest impact thing I can do with my fleeting life force as a Skarmory. Protect was dangerous to me because I feel like Ments could come in and do some nonsense. Okay. Surely we go to Sif, who chip heals once and threatens every single thing in the known world at the moment. I'm just gonna slide on the off chance that this freak goes to Salamence, even though it could miss. On the off chance of that, I'm going to go to Meta. Because I think Tar is... Okay, the Meta was stupid, maybe. Because Meta was also pretty good versus Jirachi. I was thinking Tar's better versus Jirachi. Maybe it is, though. I also was covering Dance, because my -1 Rock Slide would not KO from there, but it would get pretty close, but also there's a missed chance. I actually thought they were dancing. It's alright. It's okay, I think. So we got Jolt right here. And I think T-Bolt will do 52. I don't think Jirachi will have anything to defeat me in this endgame. And they go there. Do they not die to T-Bolt? They do die to T-Bolt. And we should have it. We should have the victory in our hands. And they're saying that Rat has not lost a single battle. It's unbelievable. Now there's pressure on the Rat. Now if the Rat loses, you can't really be too upset because the rat has had an incredible track record up to this point. That is admirable. A single loss for the rat would not be too devastating of a career failure or anything. Now this could absolutely be... I'm gonna explode, dare I? Just get rid of the Medi, which could cause so much more damage. Let's just decisively get rid of that fella. I'm gonna go Skarm and try to layer up, because it would seem to be an offense team. Yep, they very likely have a mag, to be honest with you. Okay, well... I'm intrigued by that. Blastoise, is it? Oh. Alright. Well, you can call me nuts. You can call me a nutcase. I'm going rat. They're gonna spin, which I live. You can call me a nutcase all you want. I'm going rat. I do the endeavor. And now you cannot spin very well anymore. What an absurd turn of events. I think you think Blastoise is faster than Meta? Who's got the better base speed? Blastoise has the better base speed. Okay, I'm gonna go Jolt. And I am going to Thunderbolt. And I hope that doesn't screw me. We can BP out to see what they do for sure. They went for Punch. Should I take it on Skarm or take it on Fella? I think we go Skarm just because getting a layer out there is huge because it would eliminate the Blastoise effectively. Well, Yawn Punch combo is not actually that threatening to me because I have these mons that can take it fine. I'm going to just click Mash. There's even value to clicking Quake here in case the meta comes in. I'm going to do that. Well, they didn't see what I locked in anyway. Here's Gara. Could be Taunt Gara. I think I'm going to go straight to Jolt. The Jolt outruns Adamant Gara +1. Could be Jolly Gara. Actually. They could also directly Quake, but if they directly Quake, it means they're not dancing. I'm going to go Jolt. T-Wave was clicked. Okay, the perfect mid-ground move. Well, that sort of maybe means they don't have... Does this mean they don't have Taunt? DD, T-Wave, Fly, Quake, something like that. Possibly Rock, but probably Fly. Therefore, Skarm can roar them out, but Skarm would get T-Wave. The T-Wave Gara, kind of an unfortunate matchup. Okay. Well, honestly, I could still go to Skarm right here, and a Pyro to Skarm is still great. Like, a Pyro to Skarm still gets a lot done here. I think we just go here because they're going to Quake, and then I'll just Toxic. I'll take the T-Wave, and now I can just layer up repeatedly. And now I can't even be yawned, which is sort of interesting, isn't it? I'm going to just Roar, call me crazy. I think it's better than layering and taking a bunch of punches, because the one layer is pretty... The one layer is pretty effective already, and I can... In this scenario, just layer in the face of Gara, who is dying to Toxic. And that's pretty... That seems pretty good, and it applies more pressure now to Snorlax and Metagross. I'm going to directly Roar right here. Yeah, the Pyro's kind of getting me. I don't know if I had much choice but to... Okay, that's just unlucky, I think. Now we might have some problems. It's Tauros. Okay, well, honestly, we're getting pretty close to a... Let's see if Protect works. Return. I'm pretty close to an Agile meta win. How much? Ban Tauros must be. No item. Must be. No lefties. Ban Tauros it must be. So how much? I mean, you probably don't even one-hit Skarm from here, to be honest. 20, no, you do 20. You just one-hit Skarm. You do 23 damage. How much do you do my bulky Tar? You do 28 maximum, and then to my Meta, who's a bit chipped already, you do 24. I'm gonna go to the... I think going to the Sif is very smart here. And I would be inclined to click Earthquake to possibly cover the meta coming in. Gara came in, but I'm not too miffed about that because Gara is poisoned. And we could just go Skarm and go for a Protect. Okay, now I might be in a little bit of trouble. I'm going to go for a double Protect and see if that... Well, yeah, that's fine. I could have made third layer, but the chance of possibly preserving all my health with a double Protect, I think, might have been higher impact. I don't think the third layer is going to win me the battle here. to be honest. Okay, they have to punch, which means I actually can get third layer right there. And the thing is that Tauros can lock into EQ. No, it doesn't have EQ, sorry. It might have HP ground. Okay. Well, I think that we go to here. I guess Rock Slide could miss, but Mash miss is more likely. And we even got a Flinch. How great. Tauros will come in. I might have hidden power of some sort. Tauros would actually be pretty easy to deal with because we just sack Jolt. And here's Meta. And like, I think I just Quake. A Jill. And all I need here is for... I guess I sack Jolt. All I need here is for Meta to live a Earthquake. The attack raise are just... Okay, I lose. I still think sacking Jolt with the play because the attack raise can happen regardless and preserves a more valuable Pokemon. Well, okay, attack raise and I lose. God damn it, do I hate attack raise. That's dumb. I hate attack raise, I really do. I hate it more than Flinch because I feel like more things resist Rock Slide reasonably. I mean, you can resist Mash, but Meta is so strong and immune to Intimidate, so if it gets attack raise, it just powers through, like, resists anyway. Often GG. The damn attack raise. But when I benefit from the attack raise, I'm not really complaining, am I? I consider myself smart. It's called playing to your outs, actually. It's actually called playing to your outs. How convenient. Well, GG. Let's play one more rat game. Rat gaming is proving very... It's proving high value. It's proving to be high value gaming. They say that the year of the rat is coming. Is it? Probably not. I don't know what year is it or what year it is. Probably the year of the Sif. Probably the year of Sif is the year currently. I would say Breloom lead. That's a little bit rough, isn't it? It's a tough 50-50 with the Tar versus the Breloom lead because they could attack or they could Spore. I will try to play it the safer side and go to Gungwei. Because the Spore is dangerous from their POV if I have a Lumberry Fire Blast. You see. Or a Lumberry Ice Beam. No, they do go for the Spore. And that's a tough one. That's a toughie. That's a toughie. They're gonna... Oh, the crit. Well, GG. The crit has ended me. The crit has ended me. We lost the 50-50 on turn 1, and we have been crit. So I don't think... never say never. We'll play it out. Just Quake break a sub. I should Quake rather than... Yeah, Quake breaks a sub. I'll Quake instead of that then. And does Brick Break KO me here? Sky Uppercut doesn't even KO me, so no. That's Charizard Sif right there. They went for that, so I called them out there. I'm gonna go to Tar here. Okay, we preserve Meta, which could be a win con. And there's Meta from opponent. Can the rat ever hit the scene? The rat I do value. I want the rat to hit the scene if it can. I like the rat. I value the rat. Meta is faster. Go Meta here. I think that... Okay, I am faster than theirs. I'm gonna explode, I think. Oh, it's a speed tie. Okay, well, I'm speedier than I'm speedier than this. But I'm sort of out of a win con, aren't I? It's probably the meta was the win con. I figured it was too low anyway. It was probably the right choice to sack the rat, but it's not in the spirit of my current pro-rat. It's not in the spirit of my current pro-rat ethos to sacrifice the rat in that position, so I did not. I'm a rat preserver, at least for the moment. Rat preservation is my current ethos, okay? At them, and they went for the Agile, which might spell their doom. This rat might just get a full no. Well, maybe now? Oh? Okay, rat preservation is in the cards, they're saying. Well, my problem, though, is that how in the world... No, why would you preserve the rat? To preserve the rat is very stupid to do. I think it's a stupid thing to do. To preserve the rat doesn't even make any sense at all. I'm going to chip heal up with Sif and then get KO'd by Breloom. But Jolt also, like, Jolt doesn't KO it either, so what would you have me do? This is Snami. Okay, is there a world where somehow Jolt cleans up? I think there's a Snorlax on the squad. Jolt lives a hit, at the very least. We get Mach Punched. You reckon it's... If they go there, Mach Punch is last. They don't go there. Maybe play around Dance. It would be my last-ditch effort to play around Dance. It would be my last-ditch effort. Rock Slide Flinch. No, we're just going to perish, it would seem. It would just be we're perishing. We're perishing? GG to opponent. A regrettable GG. That punch crit, certainly. A couple of... I mean, they're all just out to get the rat. What can you say? The rat... Did I say GG in the chat? We'll say it. It's rude to leave when you lose and not say GG and only say GG when you win. It was a GG no matter whether it was a victorious G or a defeatist G. Okay, so you rejoin and say GG and then leave. The rat, they put out a hit on the rat though, which I consider dishonorable. They put out a hit on the rat. They're sending their strongest anti-rat soldiers to kill the rat, and I don't think that that is very auspicious for the greater good of humanity. And now we scram. Scrandle is a game wherein you vote for the more popular food item at football games, and you try to guess which is the more popular. I'm going to click on the burger. There was casting a vote for that burger that looked solid to me. The salt and pepper chicken loaded fries is colorful with a drizzle of a yogurt sauce of some sort. Like a tahini. And the pork sandwich is looking a bit yucky. I'm going to click on the far better looking salt and pepper chicken loaded fries. And I'm getting a little hungry because it's around dinner time, folks. I don't know why I'm talking at the cadence with a news announcer. On the left is the bacon cheeseburger, and on the right is the chicken gyros. I'm feeling a little hungry. The bacon cheeseburger looks pretty solid. You could criticize that cheese, but it's £4.75 at the football. The bacon looks solid, but I am partial to a chicken gyros. I will click on it, and I can't be too upset with that because it was a better value. Chicken curry and chips is looking a bit yuck to me. The chicken is cubed. That's not necessarily that much of a problem. I don't really like plain curry paste. The plain orange curry. I'm a curry valuer, but I feel like the British style curry is a bit boring. I value a city chicken stack. That sort of looks like a bowl of slop, doesn't it? It looks like what the pigs eat on the farm. We have the jerk chicken and rice is looking decent, and we have the chips and curry. This curry sauce is like an Indian curry. I'll click on that. Never mind, the jerk chicken and rice was the winner. I take slight issue with that. I suppose I can't be too upset, can I? These peas are looking radioactive. But you can't even see the thing on the left, on the right. Oh, never mind. You couldn't even see the... That's unfair because they voted for that on social media. They could see the full image. In this one, they cropped it and I could only see half of the pie. I thought that would be... a negative. The bread with onion will never win unless it is up against tub of lard or something. Pasta and meatballs don't look great, but they beat the bread with onion. Burger is might be the worst burger ever seen in this game. That is a dreadful... That might be the worst burger ever seen in human history. That burger looks like it is made out of like a Velcro. It looks like it's the bottom of a boot. You know, I can't look at it any longer. I'm going to click on the homemade banana and chocolate cake made with love for me in a little plastic cake slice-shaped box. Made with love. Servalet sausage with bread slice or hot dog. These are both getting... They're going to get negative points because of the photography. These photos are not very good. I don't get a full picture of the food, and a foolish individual would hold that against the food itself rather than understanding that the framing of the food is perhaps more important towards your perception of it than the food itself on its own merits. I think that this looks like a better sausage than that, which looks like a generic Frankfurt. Sausage in a waffle. This is... I almost thought that was America, but it's Norway. But I do not understand waffles with a savory thing. As there's like chicken and waffles people talk about. Sounds disgusting. With like honey on the chicken. I think that the things should be separated and you should have some decorum. And we should not debase ourselves by having a sausage in a waffle. Norway, I love you, but you can't be doing sausage in a waffle. I'm going to vote for the Rhinds curry, which I consider a more honorable meal. Personally, the waffle, though, does look good, but I disagree with sausage in a waffle. Now, these nachos are looking kind of atrocious. They might taste good, but the photo is not flattering. However, sausage and black pudding roll can never win in my world. Black pudding is like dry blood. Now, I'm more open to eating blood than you might think. As a vampiric entity. No, just kidding. Just kidding. I am a vampire. I lived for 1,000 years. I tend to eat black pudding with a side of blood. No? No, no, no. I tried duck blood in China. It's sort of just like tofu, but it's a little bit gelatinous. It's a bit yucky conceptually, but I think it's healthy for you, and it doesn't really... Like, it's sort of just flavorless. Black pudding somehow, though, doesn't... I've never tried it, but it doesn't appeal. I'm clicking on the nacho. I click on the nacho. It can't be that bad. You can't... It's hard to screw up a nacho, even if it looks yucky. The jerk chicken won here. That's fair. That's fine. I'm not going to complain about that. And the... Okay, well, they cut the damn... I didn't get this full image of the pie, chips, and gravy. They cut it off. That was unfair. This does look better. But I only got half of the image. I'm going to dispute that with the council. I think the chicken gyros looks better than this bacon cheeseburger, but I also would not be too miffed about losing that one in Scran. Thank you for rat gamers for watching. Thank you all the rats in my audience for watching. If you're a rat, comment down below and say, woohoo! I love to eat cheese, but the cheese always is inside of a rat trap and I get stuck. The second rat gets the cheese, they say. The first rat is captured in a rat trap. Thank you, folks. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.